can't believe I'm on again. 3 times in 1 week. Let me sit down first and then get my microphone on. Last time I forgot to put my microphone on. Boy, did I notice a difference. Yikes. All right, let's see. Nobody's here anyway, so that gives me a minute to get situated. Hopefully the lighting's okay. It's not very sunny out today. So, we're actually, okay, I say this, but I've been wrong before. I was going to say we're actually not going to pull cards today, but you know what? I have been proven wrong, so I don't know what's going to happen. I have to flow. Always, just like I flowed to get on here today, because I never intended to do 3 live streams in a week. And the week's not even over, or not. It's only halfway through, so who knows how many more I'll be doing. But I am, like I said in my chatty ramble month, so I'm not that surprised. But the thing about, let me see if I can get this so it doesn't look so protruding. The thing about doing soul work, which I definitely consider this work that I do soul work, my soul's mission, is you kind of just gotta go. You gotta go with it. Hi, Kelly. You gotta go with what your soul tells you to do. You have to not question it. And so that's why I could be in the middle of something and I'll get this intuitive pull, or you could call it an intuitive push, to drop everything and pull cards and take a picture or get on live and start talking. And that's what happened again today, and that's what happens so often. I really don't plan to go live except for the once a week weekly guidance. You know, I've been trying to do those every Sunday. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you on here for a while. We're learning, I think all of us collectively now too, we're becoming less linear, we're becoming less mind-oriented, and so instead of thinking, we're just kind of going with how we're feeling, and we're tuning in to what our soul is whispering, and that's the goal, because that really will lead you on a magical path to what you want, or what you're here to do at least. So we do have to listen to those whispers and follow instructions. So that's what I do. I really don't plan, like I said, I don't plan these and I don't analyze when I'm getting a message to do something. I just do it. I learn to trust the voice. I don't ask questions. Sometimes I have no idea why I'm being guided to do something, but I do it. So I'm here, and I was guided to talk about the 7 soul symbols of the blissful knowing spectrum, and that is on my logo. On my website, it's Miss Bliss. I'll show you guys the image in a minute. Really quickly, I do want to say, because this is the last chance I'll probably have to say this, I am going to place my order for the chakra stones today or tomorrow. So if you guys, let me show you the pyramids first. The lighting was really bad the other day, so now you can see it. Look at the bottom, it's so cool. Hi, Scott. So this is the bottom. Isn't it so cool? It looks like it's just floating there in suspended. It's so beautiful. I just love it. So I'm ordering these special order, guys. So if you want these, the pyramid energy generators, orgone is a mix of resin, metal shavings, and crystals that are supposed to help mitigate EMFs. I just think it's beautiful, and I was drawn to it, so that's why I bought it. But you know what's weird? Let me tell you guys real quick. So I had this down here because I used it for the live stream to show you guys, and then I was laying in bed and I was so tired. But I usually have this right next to my bed on my nightstand, and it wasn't there, and I literally felt this empty space. It was so weird. It was like this carved out like cave of emptiness where I don't even know how else to describe it, but this would usually be on my nightstand, and I think it was beaming, energy, filling that void with energy, with positive energy. And I remember just laying there going, oh my God, I want to go downstairs and get my pyramid and put it back next to my bed. It was so unusual because I'm just so used to having it. I never really thought about how it made me feel and felt anything one way or another. But when it wasn't there, I was like, whoa. I wanted to get out of bed so bad and get this, but I was so tired. I was like, I don't think I can get out of bed. So I didn't. But then the next day I brought it back and I felt good again. It was amazing. I don't know, but you guys know vibration, it's all frequency, and so it makes sense to me, actually, understanding energy and frequency. So, and speaking of that, this pendulum I showed you guys the other day, I'm keeping it. Remember I said I was going to keep it? Because I felt this connection to this particular one. And I did ship out your pendulums, guys. those of you that ordered pendulums, and you guys are waiting for the chakra stones and the pyramids. Those will ship out when they come in September. But if you guys want these, they're still available for special order. You can watch my last 2 live streams explaining everything. These clear your chakras, and I talk about that, and then the pyramids. Also, another rambling note before I get into the juicy stuff here. If you guys are not in my group, I have a group called the Blissful Knowing VIPs, and I'm possibly going to be showing the Blissful Knowing VIPs some other things, some other Oregon items that I may order in the future to get their feedback, because it's like my little feedback group, my little, what's the word? Not test study. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, so if you guys want to join the Blissful Knowing VIPs, these come in solid colors too. There's an amethyst one, and all different colors, black tourmaline, rose quartz, solid. So I might show some pictures in that group and see if you guys want me to place orders for those in the future. So definitely come check out the Blissful Knowing VIPs. I will put a link or a tag to that. And these are still in stock. I have these, the rainbow pendulums. They didn't show up well the other day. Maybe they'll show up better today with the lighting. But they have little copper shavings and crystals in the resin, and they're really durable. And if you guys missed the live stream, hi Shane, research group, thank you. It's really, I created it more to give promotions and special discounts and coupons to people, which I'm trying to do now in the newsletter, and hopefully you guys are signed up for my newsletter, which is on theblissfulknowing.com on the homepage. If you scroll all the way down, enter your email, and then you have to confirm your email in your inbox with the link. Anyway, for those of you that missed my pendulum demonstration, it's just, once you have your pendulum, you say, hi Holly, you say, oh, here we go again, now I'm gonna try to hold my arm still. Show me yes, and my pendulum always circles for yes. And then show me no. It's already thinking, oh guys, forgot to tell you this important point. I saw it moving in a different direction because I was thinking no in my head and I didn't say it out loud. It reads your mind because your mind's thought is traveling, and that's the frequency. And so the pendulum, you don't have to talk out loud. The pendulum will respond to your thought. So I was thinking no in my head and it was already going. So show me yes, circle, show me no, back and forth, show me maybe, mine stops. So you guys, when you get your pendulums in the mail, which a lot of you are getting them this week, I would love to hear your feedback about what your yes is and what your no is and what your maybe is, because it's so interesting to me how people have different yeses and nos. It's so cool. So that's the pendulum. They're available on theblissfulknowing.com in the shop. There's a whole category about the Oregon where you can also get these, and you can order one of these and get this for free shipping in one envelope. Same with the chakras. You can put everything in one envelope for all the same shipping. So it ends up being a really good deal for shipping. All right, that's enough of that rambling, guys. Now I'm going to show you, and Holly's here, and Holly's the artist. Holly's the artist who painted this for me, Miss Bliss. She named her Miss Bliss. Yay. Holly, check out Holly Sierra Art on Facebook, hollysierraart.com. She has an Etsy shop too. She paints the most beautiful goddesses. She's a dear friend of mine, and we actually became really good friends when we were working on this logo together. I reached out to her and asked her if she could do this. She doesn't do logo work anymore, but, oh, there's a reflection. I don't know how to not reflect, guys. There we go. I'm not gonna be able to hold it. Darn it. Let me figure out how I can do this. I wonder if I can get the smaller one. Hang on. See if my microphone will take me over there. Let's see. Okay. Is this one better? Let's see. Actually, this one's cool because it has the affirmations. By the way, I sell these prints too, guys. All right. So let me know if you want one. Is that less reflection? I might have to take it out of here. Do I want to? Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to take it out of here, guys. Hang on. Because I was watching a live stream the other day, and there was such a glare, and it really does not read well on camera with all that glare in your faces. Okay, it's still a little glare, but not too bad. Not as bad. Okay. She looks a little more pale in this. The live stream does something with where it's like a flash beaming. I don't know. It looks okay, Holly says. Hi, Christy Sue. Okay, so here we are. And when I was guided to start the Blissful Knowing create the blissful knowing, I was given an image of this girl sitting here. Everyone thinks it's me. It's actually a very, very special, very personal story who this is. And some of my clients know the story behind who this is. This is Savannah. And if I'm in a session with you, it might come up. Who knows? Maybe you'll find out, or maybe I'll talk about it on another live stream. It's a very personal story, and it's a little bit emotional, but this is Savannah. So it's not actually me, but she's very much the essence. We have a soul connection, so she's more calm than me. Anyway, so I was given the image of this girl with these symbols, and I just remember just writing down drawing the symbols, doodling it, and showing Holly. And so these are the 7 soul symbols of the blissful knowing spectrum. And what I was told is almost like, you guys know brownies and Girl Scouts, how you get those little badges, you get those little patches. It's like when I work with clients, we kind of go over some of these things, and then I feel like you've graduated once you know, quote unquote, know all of these things. These are things your soul knows, and we're just here to remember now. It's time to remember what our soul knows and what we forgot. So the first one is the magic wand. I'm trying to figure out the best way to show you guys. Let me get a drink real quick. The first symbol, there's actually 7. I know it looks like 5, but these 3 here on the triangle, there's 3 on the triangle because they're numbers. See the numbers? We'll get to those in a minute. Oh, there, that's a good view. Okay. So the magic wand is the first one. And the magic wand says, I know my power. And what that means is that I have power to create my reality. I have power over my experience. It's not power in an ego way where you're dominating others. It's about law of attraction. So that's why it says I am powerful here. The second, so you have to know. So my goal is to help you remember that you are a deliberate creator of your experience, or remember how to be a deliberate creator of your experience, because most of us are creating by default, like being a victim of our circumstances, thinking we have no control over them, when really we have, when we shift things on the inside, we project a new reality externally. So that's how we do it. So you gotta know that you have power to create your own experience, okay? That's the magic one. The second one is I know I am love. I am love and I am loved. We are loved unconditionally, and we are love. We are made of love. That is what we are. So you don't need to be loved because you are love, and you can beam your love to yourself and others. So that's what the heart represents. The crown represents I know I am worthy. I know my worth. We are born worthy. We are worthy because we exist. And that's a huge obstacle for so many people, is worthiness. Self-love, these two, the heart and the crown, self-love and self-worth, I've said it before, those are to me, that's where everybody's struggles usually boil down to: lack of self-love or lack of self-worth. And we go back and forth, and it's not like, oh, I love myself and that's it, now I permanently love myself and everything's gonna be fine. It's a fluctuation where we can always love ourselves more, and we're always going to be shown ways that we can love ourselves more. Situations are going to remind us that we need to love ourselves more. Because I used to say, oh, I love myself, and then stuff would come up that I'd be like, oh, if I loved myself, I wouldn't be feeling that way right now. Oh, okay, all right, I see how it is. So that's self-love, self-worth. The crown is self-worth. And so we've got I know I am worthy. See, I'm powerful, loved, worthy. And then the next one is the sunflower, and that is I know my joy. I know I am joyful, which means that you know that joy is your natural state. Because if you look at babies, and I know I've said all this stuff before, and I actually went over this whole thing in a live stream last year, so if it's repetitive, I apologize, but I have a lot of new viewers on, and I was guided to talk about this today. So, sunflower, I know my joy, because babies are joyful. Our natural state is pure joy and exhilaration. Like, we really, laughter and appreciation, those high frequencies are actually our natural state. That's the way that we really can be all the time, and at least a lot of the time, because that is our true core frequency. We're going to have moments of contrast, guys, and that's okay. That helps us shape our preferences. No problem. So the sunflower is I know my joy. I know that I am joyful. And then we have these 3 circles here on the triangle. The triangle represents like the pyramid, ascension and higher frequencies pointing up to the sky, upward, high vibe, our natural high vibe. The 1, can you see it? The 1 is I know my uniqueness. I know that I am unique. I am a unique individual puzzle piece in the puzzle of humanity, that my presence is just as valuable and unique as anybody else's on this planet. I have my own unique gifts and talents to offer the world. So number 1 is I know my uniqueness. Number 5 is I know my passion and I know my excitement. I know that I know how to identify my excitement. And a lot of people are like, I don't know what my passion is. And it's about understanding maybe it's not so much about your sole purpose and your passion in that way as much as knowing what, like the feeling of, oh, I'm excited, it lights me up, this lights me up. Being able to recognize, okay, that's my excitement, meaning that's my soul compass guiding me towards, I want to say the true north thing, that feeling that is that belly, fire in your belly that's pushing you forward, that momentum. So being able to recognize when something excites you, when something lights you up, and even better if you can know that your passion, for me, my passion and my purpose is absolutely to uplift and inspire and to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual messenger. So that one I can say I got. All right, so the last one, number 7 of the symbols, and it is the symbol number 7, ironically enough, is I know my connection. I know that I have inner guidance. I know that I have an antenna that can be raised up and that I can receive guidance from my higher self. And I know that that connection always exists and there's nothing I can do to sever that connection. I can only block my reception by bringing my antenna down, being in the parking garage, as I say, where you can't get a signal, where there's a staticky connection and you can't hear the voice of your inner self because your vibration is too low in frequency. I also call that swimming in the pool of negativity. Because if you're underwater and your higher self's outside the pool going, hey, I got something to tell you, all you're going to hear is wah, 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 wah. Remember that Charlie Brown wah, 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 wah? Yeah. So quickly to go over them, because that was pretty fast. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I am powerful, loved, worthy, joyful, unique, passionate, and connected. That's what it says. I also have a little mouse pad that says I am powerful, I am loved, I am worthy, I am joyful, I am unique, I am passionate, I am connected. So those are the 7 soul symbols of the blissful knowing spectrum. What I was guided to, I don't want to use the word promote, what I was guided to teach, illustrate, maybe that's a better word. That's still not the right word. But anyway, they're giving it to me, but they're not, because they're giving it to me as a thought and not a word. It's like, I can't, start with E and X maybe? I don't know. Exemplify? I don't know. Anyway, so when you know these things, when you know that you're a creator of your experience, and when you know that you are worthy and loved, and you know that joy is your natural state, and you know you're totally connected, you have inner guidance all the time coming at you for you to receive and for you to direct you, for you to follow, and you know your passion, you know your reason for being here, you're excited by life, and you know that you're unique and you have something of value to contribute to this world. Life is blissful. I'm here to tell you guys, life is blissful. And the blissful knowing is a state of existence. It's knowing that you are being led and that life is magical. It's all of those things. And so that's my goal, is to help you guys reach this blissful knowing state of existence, because that is a world that I spend the most of my time in. That's the world I walk in. And that's not coming from my ego, it's bragging. It's saying to you guys, you too can experience a life that's magical, a life that's guided and fulfilled and feels connected and feels easy in the way that you don't question things. You trust life, you trust the guidance, you're hearing it, you're responding to it, you're following it. It's beautiful. And my goal is to get you guys to that place. And that's why when I work with people in my private sessions and I start to see evidence that they're feeling love for themselves and they're knowing their passion, they're knowing why they're here, they're starting to get their switches flipped and activating their soul mission and doing what they came here to do. It's so beautiful. And I always think of my friend Kelly, who I worked with for years, started as a client and we've become friends, who had this beautiful vision, Kelly, if you're watching, this beautiful vision and this soul mission, this fire in her belly to open up a yoga studio in a very small town in Indiana where there was no yoga studio, which is so strange for me because I live on the West Coast where yoga studios are like every 5 minutes, literally every strip mall, every 5 minutes. But there was no yoga in this small town in Indiana, and she felt so inspired to start the yoga studio, and it was the most beautiful thing for me to watch her bloom and blossom and go from the seed of an idea, that seed of potential, that inspiration, to the full fruition, the full blossoming of her idea, which her studio project U is booming, and it has all kinds of things. She's offering all kinds of things besides yoga, and I believe that she's even expanding now into a larger building possibly. So it's just been really amazing. And the more I talk to you guys in private sessions, the more I'm blown away by how many of you are feeling that pull. I'm going to put this down. That intuitive pull to absolutely follow that dream that's going to help to serve this world. Even if it's just like Holly, a beautiful artist, she's feeling more pull to put her art out there. She does this goddess art, and it's such empowering just to see, like, look, this is not even really one of her goddesses, but to see the goddesses and just feel so empowered looking at the goddess, recognizing your inner goddess. So whether you're putting music out there, whether you're putting art out there, whether you're a teacher, whether you're building a garden or doing permaculture, so many things. And my clients are just blowing my mind because they know they're remembering why they're here. And we're all having our switches flipped now so that we can all, it's time to activate your soul mission. And that's when we all do that, like this world totally shifts, totally shifts. Using our creativity and our consciousness to create. More than action, using your consciousness to create, and then taking that inspired action from your inner guidance, letting synchronicity guide you, which I've talked about many times. So that's it for the Blissful Knowing symbols. In case any of you are wondering, they're not on the cards. They're on my logo, which is really small on my new website, but if you go under Existing Blissfully on my website, it goes over all of these symbols again so you can refresh your memory. I guess the last thing I want to say, and I might pull some personal cards because, like I said, I can't do a short live stream to save my life, and I feel like I can't do a live stream without cards to save my life. But I want to also remind you guys I only have 9 of these left. Zen Blossoms, the Flowering Intuition cards, and I don't know. I'm hoping eventually I'll get more. It's just I have so many orders to place with the pyramids and with my children's book coming up. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to invest in what inventory is best to invest in. But because I sell the decks as a 3-deck set for my intuitive training, I feel like I need to have them in stock. So I just haven't actually had time to even reach out to my supplier, my printer, and get a quote. But they did go up in price, like I said, because they have the card meaning sheet, which is an additional cost to print. So that's why I'm a little leery about reordering too many of them. Also, I was guided to use the pendulum in the next live stream to also show you guys again that'll choose our deck for our focus, for our weekly guidance cards, and it'll tell me which spread to use. Because I really want you guys to get in the habit, those of you that have the decks and haven't been using them as much, and you're getting your pendulums, I want you guys to get in the habit of using the pendulum with your decks, because I think that'll really help you get more clarity. I think I'm going to pull a few cards, personal cards for you guys. Hi, Barbara. Let's see. Hi, Gerard. I don't have a paper in front of me that I can write. So let me I'm just going to look at the screen and maybe I can't even say, I want to say 5, but we'll see what happens when I'm guided to stop. If you guys want a card, and if you can tell me what deck you want, I'm going to pull a couple personal cards just while I'm here. So I'll wait for a comment. If I don't see a comment, I don't know. Sometimes there's a delay, but usually the comments come flying in when I offer to do personal cards. Nancy's giving me a heart. Does that mean you want a heart card, Nancy? It might just mean that. Okay, Doran wants a bliss card. Okay, guys, pause your comments because I Not going to look at the screen while I shuffle. Okay, Nancy. Wait, let me show you a pretty version. I don't like showing you guys the tattered deck because they look like abused. It's horrible how bad I shuffle. I'm shuffling all, you know that song, Every Day I'm Shuffling? That's me, guys. So these decks go through a lot. So Nancy, this is your card, Peace. Ooh, Glare City. Now this looks to me like two hands. It looks like mittens, fuzzy mittens. It's, I'm trying to remember the name of the flower, Snapdragon, I think. It looked like two hands like this. It's a heart. They're making a heart. I don't know if you can tell because it's the heart cards. They look like two hands holding. So like making peace. So your card is Peace, Nancy. Okay, Doran wanted a bliss and Sarah wants a bliss. Hold on, hold your comments, guys. Let's see. Because I don't want to miss comments and then feel bad later when I reread them and see that I missed you guys. Okay, Doran, I hope I'm saying your name right this time. Okay, that one almost jumped, but didn't quite jump. It got stuck, so I can't count that because technically it's not, didn't fly. It only slid. Oh. Uh-oh. You got 3 cards. Hold on. Now I'm going to ask my pendulum. Here's an opportunity to use the pendulum. Okay, guys. Doran. Is this for Doran? Yes, this one is. Are these for her? No. Okay. See? I don't ever have to think again. Okay. Oh my God, how interesting. You'll see in a minute, Doran, why I think that's interesting. And it's the same color as the heart. Look at this, Doran. Create peace. So you also got a peace card, and it's also pink. Isn't that interesting? Oh, I'm saying it perfectly. Score. Yes. Yay. Now I almost brought my pom-pom down, but I knew I didn't think I'd be doing cards, so I'm like, I don't need my pom-pom. And now I wish I had my pom-pom because I'm saying it right, and I would be shaking my pom-pom. Okay, create peace is your card, and it says, peace comes from within. Even when external circumstances appear stressful, inner peace can still be attained. When we participate in an act of creativity, we are better able to quiet our thinking mind and calm our spirits. This effect makes such activities an act of meditation and presence that can return us to our natural state of well-being. Even the simple act of doodling can be highly effective in relieving the mind from overthinking and negative self-talk. Think of something creative to do and notice the soothing effect it can have. And sometimes this card can just mean create peace in your mind, regardless of your circumstances. And then sometimes it means get creative as a way to find peace. And it's true that doodling, obviously it's true, I wrote it, that doodling does activate that right brain. And so you get out of that thinking mind, and it's amazing. You can just get in that flow. There's those, have you ever seen those Buddha boards? I bought this Buddha board, and you can watercolor paint. It's just water, and then it just evaporates over time, but it's like so relaxing. All right, so create peace is your card, Doran. And then there was, Sarah wanted a bliss card. Kimberly wants a bliss card. Ooh, Sarah, you got my favorite card. You got my favorite card, Sarah. The one that made me cry after I wrote it and read it over. Because when I was writing it, I was in that stream of consciousness channeling, so I didn't realize what I was writing. And then after I read it, I was like, oh my God. Oh, tear in my eye. You are a healer. Love it so much. Sarah, it says, you have the ability to soothe and uplift those around you. Do not underestimate the positive impact you have on this world. It is so much greater than you realize. Know that your mere presence is a gift to those around you. When you combine the power of your loving energy with an intention of serving others, your contributions to the universe are immeasurable. Appreciate yourself and know that you can make a difference. Sarah, I love this card. And I have to say, I love your posts, Sarah. You have a lot of fun posts. I really appreciate your Facebook posts. So yes, that is making a positive contribution to the world. Because your posts are uplifting to me and they're funny. And I appreciate that. So there you go, Sarah. Oh, yay. She loves working with children and elders. Sounds like you have found your soul path, Sarah. All right, let's see. Anybody else want a card? That was 3 people. I can do at least 2 more. Since I have to do these live streams that take eternity. Can Can you get a copy of it? Yes, if you remind me, I will try to put that in the comments for you. And if I don't, just send me a message. Anybody else? Oh, guys, I'm going to tell you a funny story while I'm waiting. So YouTube is crazy because I have to upload my videos on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, guys, that if for those of you who want to subscribe to that, it's just my backup place to put the live streams on. But oh my gosh, you upload the video, you never know when it's going to be done because it can take hours. And then like I'll go back to see if it uploaded. Holy crap, you guys. I'm so glad they give you the option to change the thumbnail. I don't know if there's some kind of freaky, and a Facebook too, some kind of freaky leprechaun hiding in the phone in YouTube. But it's like they choose the most freaky ass screenshot thumbnails for your cover. And I'm tempted to post it because it's so damn funny, but I did change it. But on my last live stream that I did when I was showing the pendulums, I look like a ferocious dog that has rabies. I was like, ah! It was so funny because I was right when I was about to get up and I was leaning in and I was like, ah! And then there was this hair under my eye and I was like, ah! Oh my gosh, you guys. And I just laughed and I'm like, I'm supposed to be a happiness coach and I look like I'm going to kill somebody. So I'm just laughing at that. And another part about doing work from your soul is that you really have to just check your ego at the door. I mean, there's no room for ego when your soul's doing the driving. So I've had to overcome a lot of ego stuff doing this stuff, guys. And that was just hilarious because people saw that and said that they were reviews and I was like, oh God. It looked like an 80s, like Lita Ford, like metal, heavy metal. It was horrible. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Oh, we have too many people asking for cards now. Liz, you have the Bliss deck, so I'm going to pass so you can pull your own. I'm sorry. Kimberly, you also have the Bliss deck, so I'm going to just skip, and I apologize if you guys already have the deck, just to give everybody a chance who doesn't have a deck. Della wants the Zen Blossoms, and Sandy would love a card pull. I don't know which one you want, Sandy, but I'll pull a Bliss card for you because that's usually the most popular. Della wants Zen Blossoms. Fun. I can see your little faces up on the top of the screen. It's like, hi friends, hi. It's like that song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. You're watching. Okay, I don't know. This one, it takes a long time. I might just grab one. Oh, every time I say that and it flew onto the floor. Della, it flew on the floor. That scared me. I thought I had a little wardrobe malfunction. Whew. Okay. Della, receive. We had this card come up many times. And this is that Cosmos flower that looked to me like a hand with a gold coin in the center. It looked like an open hand that had just received a gold coin. So it's saying, open up, get in the receptive mode and open up to abundance. Yay. Be ready to receive. In fact, let me quickly see what that says on here. Know that you are worthy of all good things. What you ask for is on its way. Remain open and let yourself receive. Ooh, yeah, that's good. And if you had a pendulum, you could go over the 3 choices and see which one it says. And it would probably say all of them for you, Della. That's how I'm feeling. Sandy, I'm going to pull a Bliss card for you. So I did post you guys earlier. I'm curious what your feedback is. If you didn't see my post, are you feeling a forward momentum this month, or are you feeling the push-pull because we have the forward momentum in the numerology and then we have the backwards momentum of Mercury retrograde? Are you feeling forward or are you feeling like forward and backward? Because I was feeling the push-pull, but this week I'm definitely feeling the forward momentum, which is really great because we're still in retrograde. So I was like, that's awesome. However, the retrograde is still bringing up issues from the past for us to reevaluate and respond differently to. And I'm definitely noticing those little buggers coming back. And I'm like, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, that's another issue. Yep, that one, that's something. But I'm doing better. I'm like, okay, I'm proud of myself because I am responding better than I did in the past. So gold star for me. And where's that darn pom-pom so I can shake it? I want to shake that pom-pom for myself. Shake. You guys should all get a crown, a tiara, so you know your worth, and all get a pom-pom and be your own cheerleader. Come on. Or call me and we'll do a session and I'll just cheer you on the whole 60 minutes. All right, Sandy, this is for you. And I have my microphone on, Sandy. I hope it sounds better. There is still some echo, but it's better. Like I said, I noticed that yesterday's or the other day's live stream, when I forgot the microphone, eek, bad echo. And you got 3 cards jumped, so let me just see. Hold on, Sandy, which one's for you? Because I'm really trying to keep it 1 card per person. And of course, I'm already past 5 people, but that's how I always do it. Okay, is this the card for Sandy? Getting a yes. Can't really see my pendulum, but it's swinging in a circle, guys. Is this the card for Sandy? No. Is this the card for Sandy? Nope. Okay. The one that fell on the floor makes sense that that's the one that's for you because that's the one that jumped the furthest. Sandy. Oh. I'm sorry. I know you guys are on the edge of your seat and I make you wait. So cruel. Okay. You deserve good things. Woohoo. You deserve good things, Sandy. Love that. Love that card. Let go of guilt and unworthiness. They only block the good things that life wants to bring you. You've done nothing wrong and you are worthy simply because you exist. Jealousy and envy are indicators that you have a false belief about your ability to attract the happiness that others have. Everyone has a divine birthright to abundance. Open your arms and allow life's gifts to be delivered. They are waiting just around the corner, but you must be home to open the door and receive them. And you know, you guys, I use the word poof for manifestation. I say poofalicious, and poof, magically things appear. And so I always say UPS is like the United Poof Service. And I see this pink UPS truck coming around the corner with everything you ever wanted, filled to the brim, ready to deliver. All you gotta do is open the door. So it's saying, Sandy, that what you want is on its way. Know you're worthy of it. You deserve good things. Yay! Pink. Picture that pink UPS truck. United Poof Service. All right. Let's see. Anybody? Okay, you guys have. Some of you guys have Bliss decks. I'm passing your comments. I'm sorry, Patrice. I know you don't have this deck, so I'm going to give it to you, girl. For you, baby. All right. This is fast. They're coming fast. That's good, Patrice. Hold up. Hold up. Here it is. Relationship reflections. That's for you, Patrice. Relationships are mirrors. What you see in another may also be a part of you. Take time to reflect on what the people in your life have to teach you about yourself. Accepting others for who they are is the key to a peaceful relationship. Rather than trying to change another, consider ways you can change your perception of them. Appreciation and compassion allow you to see others from your higher self's perspective. Yes, everything, we live in a hall of mirrors. Everything is a reflection. Everything is a projection. And it's here to show us more of who we really are, to learn more about who we really are, to learn about ourselves. And so a lot of times we'll see things we do love in other people. And I always say, it's in you. It's in you. It's the name of one of my books that's in my head since I was 16. I said, I'm going to write a book called It's in You. So you may see something that you admire in another person, and that is in you also. You may see something that bothers you in another person, and that is also something that you might want to look at. Do I have a little bit of that in me too? It's just self-awareness. And if it's something you don't care for, then you can rise above it, work through it, and figure out what the beliefs are that's creating all that. So you can replace those with more positive, true, life-affirming beliefs. So relationship reflections is your card, Patrice. And who else do we have? Since we are way past 5. Jamie, if you're still on, I'm going to... Oh, you are still on. It tells me. Okay, I'm going to pull one for you from the Bliss deck. Oh, they're coming so fast. Hallelujah. Oh, Jamie, you deserve good things also. I'm not going to read it again. If you remind me, I'll just post it for you guys in the comments. Okay? You deserve good things, Jamie. That's your card. Hopefully you were listening when I read that for Sandy. Anybody else? Let's see. Push-pull. Feeling the push-pull? Nancy is. Donna's feeling like she's stuck. Donna, I would love to do a session with you and help you clear where you're stuck. Let's see. Patrice is feeling moving forward. Yay! Hi, Sonia. Liz. I need to know your shuffling technique. Oh, you love that. Well, I wouldn't recommend that technique, Liz, because your cards are going to get beat up. And I don't even know how I started doing that. I don't remember when I started doing that, but now it's like almost impossible for me to do it any other way. But I wouldn't recommend that because you can ruin your deck. Unless you don't care, which is fine too. Oh, Sandy, I'm glad that the card resonated with you. I think that's it for comments, guys. Oh, wait, nope. I was so wrong. Hold on. Hi, Jamie. Okay. So hopefully you heard your card, Jamie, but I will post it for you in the comments so you can read it. I'm going to do at least one more, guys. So who's the lucky one? Because I could sit here probably another 2 hours. That's kind of a sad, depressing thought. But I do love this. This is one of my favorite things to do. So I do want to continue to follow my excitement. And it's, like I said, my soul's mission. And that's why it feels so good when I do it. Oh, yay, Jamie. She felt that was for her when I first read it. That's so cool. Sonia. Okay, Sonia, I'm going to pull a Bliss card because you didn't identify which deck you wanted. So, hi, Tori. Did you want a card? Oh, I just can't say no, and she didn't even ask. All right, let's see. So guys, do you know what your soul mission is? And I don't want you to stress out because I don't want everyone to feel like they have this massive thing that they have to do, but are you feeling like there's something that you have to do or that you want to do or that you've been wanting to do or that you've been doing and you need to do it more and you need to do it on a grander scale and you're just feeling that? Remember the cards the other day, the focus cards were openness, we're opening up, we're expanding, and movement, we're moving forward. So are you feeling that expansion, like not pulsing from within you, swelling outward from within? Are you feeling that? I'm certainly feeling that. Scott's feeling that. Awesome. Hi, Scott. So good to see you. Patrice. Ooh. Oh, you're making me think of that joy emoji, that ooh. Who's feeling it, guys? Because all of my clients are kicking ass. I'm telling you guys, their soul's missions have been activated. Their switches have been flipped. And I love seeing that so much. It's so cool. People are using their gifts and talents and they are making a difference in this world. It is the coolest thing. Yay, Bob's feeling the expansion. Woo, you guys, I kind of felt like this group thing all of a sudden, like we're all like, whew, all of us who are feeling it. I kind of tapped into that collective, whew, that felt good. Oh, by the way, guys, brush and fluff. I watched my video when I showed you the brush and fluff and it didn't really look, I want to just show you, it's more like brush. I was kind of flicking like this, like a goldfish, and it's like flick. And not that you would do it wrong, but it's easier if I was demonstrating it on someone else, but I was really trying to be fast. So I was like, but flick out and down and then around your energy. That's from Sunday's live stream. If you missed it, the brush and fluff technique. So much content this week, guys. Check out Jory's live stream library or my YouTube channel if you missed the first 2 live streams from this week. I forgot who I'm pulling for. Darn it. Tori, was it for you? Just scroll up. Tori, was that for you that I pulled? Yeah. Okay. Scott says the ride is filled with awe. I know, it's amazing. That's another thing I want to talk about, Scott, is the shift in energy from the 4D to 5D, the 4D bridge, I call it, 5D, and just the quantum, the way we're all living more quantumly, is that a word? And less linearly. And, ooh, it's so juicy. And how time is time is not time anymore, guys. Who else feels that time is no longer what it used to be? Something could happen to me 3 days ago and it feels like it happened 3 months ago. And then something can happen to me 4 years ago and it feels like it happened to me yesterday. Time is crazy. Memory is crazy. I don't remember the way I used to. I will pull back. Sorry, Tori, I know you're waiting. I used to be able to feel the energy of me going back into my brain, into my memory, into my reserves, reaching for the memory. And now it's like I'm downloading it from the cloud. I have no memory and I have to pause and wait and log on and wait for the download. Have you guys had that? I can't remember anything. And it's not that I'm going like Alzheimer's dementia. It's not. It's the shift in energy where we're so in the now And it's like everything's been cleared. We've been wiped of all kinds of stuff. And if it's not relevant, we can't even remember it. And we've shifted timelines so much that we have like a whole new history. It's crazy. Oh, good. Bob says time is accelerating muchly. Yes, you're feeling it. So it's kind of frustrating too. Sometimes things happen that were really good memories, like that just happened like the other day. And I'm like, I want to remember that. Why does it feel like it just was so far away? Tori, there we go. Oh, sorry, Tori. I'm waiting for your card to come out. Yes. So ascension symptoms, guys. Are you feeling more tired, like you need to rest more? You feeling like you have a lack of memory? Are you feeling like time is slippery? Those would be 3 ascension symptoms. For me, I would also say shifting your diet to more natural foods is a big one for helping to clear your intuitive pathways. Totally nuts to watch. Your energy level is so high, it's totally absorbing. Oh, good, Sandy. I thought you were saying I'm crazy in a bad way. That's the key, and we've talked about this, guys. So when you're in your core frequency, your true core frequency, when you're on that high vibrational plane of existence, you have the ability to attune others just by beaming your signals, not even consciously, just beaming out that frequency. So that's what happens. I come on, I love what I'm doing what my soul wants me to do, and it's attuning whoever wants to match that frequency. So Sandy, you obviously wanted to match that frequency. So yay, welcome to my world of the blissful knowing. Tori, you might be long gone. There we go. It came out finally. Jesus, like giving birth over here. All right, Tori, we got your card. Just grab this. Oh, good. It's right here on the bottom. Tori, I hope you're still here, and I apologize that took so long. Seek stillness. That's your card. A mind filled with thoughts can create anxiety and tension. The simple act of deep, focused breathing can return you to a state of peace and tranquility. Practice the art of stillness by learning to quiet the thinking mind and notice the instant benefits of finding your center. And sometimes that can just mean chill. Doesn't mean you have to take a lot of deep breaths, but seek stillness. Find a way to rest your mind, clear your head. Seek stillness is your card, Tori. All right, guys, there's one more thing my guides are saying to bring up, which I hope to elaborate on in a future live stream, and that's the pain body and the ego and our stored emotional pain and all that. But that's kind of bleh. So I'm not going to talk about that now because I rambled long enough. Jamie says, my brain has been thinking so strange. Can't get songs out of my mind repeating, oh God, this card resonates. Okay, awesome, Jamie. But you're probably getting, when you get a song in your head over and over, that's usually your inner guidance trying to give you a message. I'm curious about what the song is. So pay attention to the lyrics or the message. And there's a chance that's not what it is. But for me, when I was doing mediumship, I don't know if you're watching, Sarah, but I have my group Hellos from Heaven, and I woke up and I heard that song Sarah by Starship over and over and over and over. And I knew that it was a message from Sarah's mom who had passed. I could feel that it was for Sarah. So I reached out to her and I said, I know your mom is trying to connect with you. And it was really beautiful. I was able to deliver some messages from Sarah's mom to her. But my point is that song came on over and over in my head. So pay attention to music, to songs that you hear all the time in your head, outside of your head. Definitely those can be your higher self talking to you, because your higher self will find the path of least resistance to get to you, however it is, whether it's something in your Facebook feed all the time or you're eavesdropping on a conversation. Your higher self's always communicating with you through many different avenues. So pay attention. And I'm glad you are paying attention. Okay, pull for Sonia. I did pull for Sonia. From the beginning, I pulled for Nancy. Thank you guys. I was picking for Sonia. Oh, see the memory? Well, Tori, I'm going to give you that card. Sonia, you wanted a heart card? Did I lose my connection? Are you guys still there? It says connection available. I might have lost you. Sonia, I'm going to send you this card if you're not on here and you guys aren't watching and you can't see. Let me just grab it really quick. I'm sorry, Sonia. But like I said, the brain is not the same. It's not what it used to be, guys. It's so in the moment. Sonia, this is your card. Oh, good. You guys are still here. Wisdom. Inner wisdom. Going within for the wisdom. The trees have the wisdom because they have been here on the planet observing for years and years and years. They know a lot. They know a lot more than us. So that's your card, Sonia, wisdom. Yay, thanks guys. I appreciate you guys reminding me because I feel bad I missed that. Oh, Stephanie, hi. Are you at Claudia's? You're at Claudia's now, aren't you? Oh, exciting. Yay. Okay. That's it. I'm going to wrap this up because I could ramble for hours, guys, and then I won't be able to upload this to YouTube because it'll take too long. All right, I'll see you whenever. I could come back tomorrow because I don't know. I'm in my ramble month. I don't know what I'm going to be told to do, but I will just do it. You can count on that. I do have sessions the rest of the week. One more reminder, pendulums are available. Pyramids I'm ordering this week along with the chakra stones. And so if you guys want them, please try to get your order in within 24 hours. I think I will order by Friday. And I need to know how many to order. So please, 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 please get them while you can. Same thing with the Zen Blossoms. I hate to think that you guys want these things and I won't have them for you. That like totally bums me out. Because I want you to have the tools that work for me. Because they're awesome. Yay! I want you to feel as good as I do. All right, guys, thank you for being here, especially those of you that watched this entire thing. My goodness, you have major, major long attention spans, longer than mine, I'll tell you that. All right, I'll see you guys when I come back, whenever that is. And don't forget, you can join the Blissful Knowing VIPs to get sneak peeks of my future offerings. I'll get your opinion on what I should order for the future. And you also get first sneak peeks of coupons and promos. So I will tag that or put that in the comments. And I'll also put a link to the Oregon stuff on my site. And you guys can read a little more about that and decide if you want to go for that. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Oh, the website is theblissfulknowing.com. 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 I'll link it though, Jamie. Thank you. All right, guys, say hi if I missed you. Bye.